And the discovery in Kamloops has forced a reckoning across Canada and sparked efforts to try to identify those children. CTV's David Mulco reports on how the legacy of that system, built around erasing identity, could make finding answers now incredibly difficult. And a warning tonight, some viewers may find these details disturbing.
My whole heart fell out and I sunk into the floor.
Harvey McLeod and his brothers and sisters survived the Kamloops residential school.
There was that little boy laying on the floor, realizing that the rumors, the secrets that were going around into the school were true.
And the chief of the Upper Nicola Band is now searching his memory to find answers about those who did not.
The truth should be shared.
At the BC Archives, Genevieve Weber is paging through files from hundreds of boxes, looking for clues from Kamloops that point to the children who never came home.
We do expect to have a better understanding of the conditions and what may have happened.
But so far, there's nothing here about deaths or burials. Experts say it wasn't until 1935 that the government required student deaths be recorded.
49% of those cases, the cause of death was never documented.
And archivist Raymond Frogner points out, while 51 names of those who died in Kamloops were previously identified by the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, the lack so far of written evidence about 215 more children lost speaks volumes.
It was a lack of concern. It was a lack of resources for shelter, nutrition, healthcare, and again, it's reflected in the record keeping.
The missionary oblates of Mary Immaculate, which operated nearly half of Canada's residential schools, including Kamloops, says it's now turning over whatever it has left.
We were wrong in not doing it sooner.
They deserve to have a name. They deserve to be remembered.
Though filmmaker Laurie Somerville, who produced a short film about the Dunbo School in Alberta, where flooding in 1996 exposed previously hidden human remains.
Coffins were sticking out of the wall, the bank of the river.
Knows from her own research, sometimes history, ledgers she found in a museum and which the order wasn't aware of, might be hiding in plain sight.
What ledgers are you talking about? We have the ledgers. And I said, no, you don't. You're missing 2 ledgers.
As soon as you entered the school for the first time, your identity was forcibly taken from you. The number they were given, their hair was often cut off or shaved off.
And historian Tricia Logan adds,
sadly, it wasn't surprising.
Any discovery in these files about the 215 or any other child from the 30-plus First Nations whose families were forced to attend will be extraordinarily sensitive.
New information is often traumatic and it's often difficult.
I'm with people that are still crying.
Leaving survivors of both a school and a system described as cultural genocide once again facing a cruel reality while hoping against hope.
Whether we bring them home physically, we're bringing them home spiritually. We're bringing their spirit home.
David Mulco, CTV News, Vancouver.